All particularly dangerous situation, red flag warnings largely expired by Wednesday night without causing any significant fire growth, according to the National Weather Service. But dry conditions and locally gusty winds were forecast to linger into Thursday, Ghatav, particularly in the mountains, the Weather Service warned. According to the weather services, temperatures were also expected to drop 5 to 10 degrees below normal for the remainder of the week, and Friday is predicted to be the coldest. Good news, we are expecting a much-needed break from the fire weather concerns to close this week, the Weather Service's Los Angeles office said on X. Bad news, next week is a concern. While confident that we will not see a repeat of last week, dangerous fire weather conditions are expected. The fires have reduced entire neighborhoods along the Pacific coast and inland near the San Gabriel Mountains to ash and rubble. At least 25 people have died in the fires, and more than 12,000 homes, businesses and other structures have been damaged or destroyed. As many as 200,000 people were also forced to flee from their homes. As of Wednesday, about 82,400 people remained under evacuation orders and another 90,400 faced evacuation warnings as of Wednesday, Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna said. Power outages declined again Wednesday as the slow recovery from the fires continued. Less than 30,000 homes and businesses were without power in Los Angeles County and in San Bernardino County. Ventura County outages were below 2,000. The Balmer Group, a foundation started by Los Angeles Clippers owner Steve Ballmer, announced it is donating $15 million in emergency funding for the many people impacted by these fires, particularly in the historic, racially diverse community of Altadena. As fires continue to burn across Los Angeles County, conversations are already beginning about whether and how to rebuild. In an area known for astronomical real estate prices, a housing market in crisis, and the ever-present danger of natural disasters like fires, earthquakes and mudslides, the challenges can feel overwhelming. Becky Nicolaides, whose home was destroyed, told USA Today that she and her family are unlikely to move back and rebuild their piece of paradise. But she also views the fires as a lesson in urban development. If we go back now and try to rebuild these places, do we want to do it exactly as they were? She questioned. I don't think it's a good idea. This could be, on some level, a kind of unanticipated opportunity to build back in a better way. Hilton and American Express announced a partnership to make 20,000 hotel room nights available at no cost for evacuees across the greater Los Angeles area. Hilton said in a statement it is working with the Los Angeles County nonprofit organization 211 LA to coordinate the distribution of rooms to people who have been displaced by wildfires. People can complete an application online. We are actively in touch with all hotels in the area and are incredibly grateful to our team members who have already gone above and beyond to support the community and each other, Hilton CEO Christopher Nassetta said in a statement. LA Fires Update, Palisades Fire Containment Improves. The Palisades and Eaton fires Ghatav along with several smaller blazes Ghatav have burned nearly 40,000 acres in Los Angeles County, according to CAL FIRE. The Palisades fire was 22% contained Thursday, and aerial imagery shows approximately 5,000 homes, businesses and other structures may have been damaged or destroyed, the agency said. The Eaton fire was 55% contained, CAL FIRE said. The agency has counted almost 6,000 buildings damaged or destroyed so far. Red Cross providing California fire relief. The American Red Cross says hundreds of its workers are helping to ensure no one faces this heartbreaking time alone, by helping provide food, shelter, emotional support and other critical services to those in need amid the fires. Hundreds of evacuees have sought refuge in the Pasadena Convention Center and other Red Cross and partner shelters, the agency said in a statement. Disaster health volunteers are caring for minor injuries and replacing things such as eyeglasses and medications, while mental health workers are providing emotional support to those experiencing unimaginable loss. Financial assistance programs also were being launched, the agency said. Jet Propulsion Lab employees lost homes in Eaton fire. Scientists and other personnel at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory just outside Pasadena have been working remotely since the lab was forced to close more than a week ago. The federally funded Research and Development Center is in the Eaton fire evacuation zone, and lab director Lori Lation said many have lost their homes. The lab remained closed except for essential activities, she said. We are providing critical support to firefighting helicopters, she said in a social media post. We are focused on our at NASA JPL community. 200 JPLers have lost everything. Martin Lowe, 72, a principal mission designer at JPL, and his husband William Wenzel lost their home in the fire. They told the Pasadena Star News they have heard from many friends, some they haven't seen for decades, offering them places to stay.